Welcome to Beauty After Dark, where we discuss beauty in dark places, whether you're still in that dark place or coming out of that dark place or excelled from that dark place. This is the show for you. Today's topic is what about your friends? I am your host, Crystal West, and I have a very special guest today, Sharis Lewis. We have known each other since we were 14, and we're going to talk about the time where we were beefing.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay, all right. Because I know y'all been seeing how JC and Carisha and anybody else, all of these people have been beefing, but it made the internet. Luckily for us, we did not even take it there. We said what we said, and y'all, we ain't talked for like a year.
Yeah.
I think it was like
it was only MySpace back then, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh my God. No, it was. No, we had. I think it was like the beginning of Facebook too, like when they started letting everybody on there. Because you went to college, and I was.
It was after that. Okay, it was because I remember you showed me how to work Instagram.
Oh, we really did not.
Never mind.
So anyway, we will get off topic as well. But we didn't talk for about a year and a half, and basically, who you want to tell your side of my? Who want to go first?
Okay, you tell your side because I need a refresher.
Okay. Well, my side of the story is it was okay. So we fell out twice. I don't know if you remember the first. I think you vividly remember the first. The first time was not as drastic as the second time, but the first time
don't count.
Yeah. Okay. So this particular time, it was her birthday, and I had to do a thing at church that I had already had planned. Mm-hmm. And Dallas, which is my youngest daughter, she was going to be there with me. Sharis, being the last minute person that she is. Okay. I can say that? Okay. Because we communicate now. We gotta communicate. I know. Okay. But she had some last minute plans. One of her other friends was going to put something together. I don't really remember what it was. But anyway, when they called me about it, I told them I don't have a babysitter, which I really didn't. It wasn't because I couldn't come to her event. It was more so because the event was at night. We were already going to church. I wasn't going to be able to drop Dallas off anywhere. So that's my side. That's the beginning of my side of the story. Well, when it got relayed to Sharis, it was more so of I did not have a babysitter, so I wasn't coming. The girl didn't tell her the background of the situation or anything. Mm-hmm. So I got a call or text from Sharis. I can't remember which one it was. Probably a call, and she basically was like, "Don't come to my party. Don't come to my birthday. Don't come," because she had other stuff going on, and she basically uninvited me to all that stuff. And I was like, all right, I ain't gotta come. I'm just pride just everywhere. So that's the beginning of it. What's your take?
So that was it was almost an alignment, except it was like the person who I was friends with that planned this situation was more or less like, I didn't know who to invite, and Crystal said she couldn't make it, and that was that. And I'm like, wait, that's my ex. Like, I really don't care about all the other people that couldn't come. Why she couldn't come? And she was like, I don't know, but this is what we have. And so I ended up just being surrounded by her friends, which felt really awkward. And Mike, shout out to Mike. Oh. he came for a bit, but Mike, he was like, I can't. This is I can't do this, and he left. So it was just me, my friend, and then all of her friends, which was fine, but it was just awkward. And I'm
the life of the party, and that's what it was.
The life of the party for me. I don't care what nobody else is saying, but I was just like, I needed my sister here, where and it hurt my feelings. And so instead of me saying it hurt my feelings, I got mad, and I was like,
"Oh, she got mad, yeah." And if people that know us outside of here were the oldest, well, kind of still do because I still go there. But however, it wasn't no friendly conversation. Mm-hmm. It was just like, you this, you that, and we both like really going back and forth. And mind you, at the time, we stayed across the street from each other. So we would have to see each other in passing. Now, we not speaking, or if Jalea's outside or Micah's outside, we both ask the same question. Did she speak? Because if she didn't speak, I'm going, like, we was like going,
the kids ain't do nothing, so what
right. Right. And we know each other, so I don't know. So how did we come back from it? I think I reached out. Let me tell y'all what's funny. So I missed my friend. Now, we have been friends. We like sisters now, but we have been friends since we were 14. She was the first. I moved from North City to the county, and she was the first person that I met. We were on the bus stop, so I was just like, I don't know nobody out here. So I'm like, hi, I'm Crystal. Mm-hmm. Basically, we friends now. Like, and she was like, how you look, Sharis?
I was like, oh, She from the city, gotta be. I'm from the south side. So I'm like, I'm Sharis. So she was like, we gonna be friends. I was like, well then we friends.
Yeah, correct. And couldn't get rid of her. Well, she couldn't get rid of me either, as you can see with this story. So what happened was I was praying about it, and I really was, when you have a really close friend that becomes family, you miss them. So I was missing her, but I'm like, I'm still fighting my pride, and I'm like, God, like, reach out to her. This literally like a year and a half later. And so I reached out to her, and she was receptive. I think during all of this, she was still talking to my mama. I was still talking to her mama. Like, all the family was still familying, and it was just us that were not. So I reached out, and my mama was like, she said that she was messy. She don't tell me so. She said, you're only doing it because of God. I said, well, I am only doing it because of God, but I also miss her or whatever. So we ended up talking. And now we're here today. So what beauty? What would you say is the beauty that you saw within this situation or after? Because I don't think neither one of us saw beauty at the time. Because I did not.
It was not a beautiful moment.
Okay.
But I think coming out of it, I've had you by my side through thick and thin. It's literally you've been my rock, just solid, and that's 10 toes down. Period. And I also feel like I had to do a deep dive and really understand who I am. And learn to communicate my own feelings and not just get mad and angry of everything, but share what hurt me, what bothered me. And
yeah, I agree. And I feel like that's the same with me. I had to, the beauty that I see in it is that we can correctly convey how we feel to each other. And then it's not correctly, it's effectively.
Yes.
Because we now understand each other. We know, like, hey, she probably not gonna like this, and then we don't have to hold stuff in. It's like when we're on the phone and I'm like, you don't like something, like I'll say something and she'll just get quiet, and I'm like, what is it? Just say what it is. Let's get this out the way so we can just see where we're gonna go from here, and that helps us a lot. We had businesses that we both help each other out with. My clothing business, her clothing, t-shirt business, anything that she has, we are there for one another. Absolutely. So I think with us knowing how to communicate with each other, now we're growing with each other. We're growing in our businesses and in our families, and we would not have been able to do that had we not fell out and had to come back and figure out how me, Sharis, and I, is that the correct way to say it? How we can grow together. Right. Does it make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Now we freaking.
And if it don't make sense, it makes sense to us.
It makes sense to us, and that's what's important.
All right, so that's the beauty that we've seen in it. My advice, and you give your advice too, if you're going through a similar situation, like y'all see how JT and Carisha playing out on the internet, don't let it get to the internet. That's for one. Two, reach out to your friend. If you feel like that y'all friendship can be mended, then reach out. If you feel like the child grew because some friendships end because y'all grew apart, that's completely different. We didn't grow apart. We just had a lot of pride, and we were younger. We gonna say what we gotta say, and girl, it's whatever. But we really needed each other. So if you in a situation like that, I would just say pray about it and make up with your friend if necessary.
I second that, everything you said, and don't let external factors dictate what happens in your friendships. You are friends with this person and this person alone, and each friendship is different. So you have to understand what makes y'all work, and if what makes y'all work ain't working no more, then.
And if they're your real friend, they would understand everything. Yes. I think all of my friends understand that person was just. That's another story. I think she purposely did it, but that's another story for another day. Thank y'all for coming. Well, not coming, but thank you for coming.
And thank you guys for joining us.
Yes. So if you could like, share, subscribe, comment below if y'all have any questions that we did not answer. I'll try to comment back to everybody else. Sharis will too. But
she'll give you the friendly version. I'm gonna give you the.
Because I am definitely the friendly friend. Y'all know they got the two friends, one that's mean and one that's just really super duper nice.
Sometimes the roles switch though,
but you gotta really take me there. Because I try to diffuse the situation before I have to go there and be like, okay, so now I gotta cut on this other side of me. But either way, yeah, I am the friendly Bob, and it drives her nuts. But I forgot what we started talking about that. Bye y'all. Thank you.